we are. Hi, this is Trista with Mommy Upgrade, and I have a really easy DIY craft for you today. So I wanted to show it to you real quickly. First of all, if you don't know me, my name is Trista Perot, and my lifestyle blog is Mommy Upgrade, where we do lots of fun things like shopping and DIY and crafting. And hey, Valerie, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yay, I got some hearts. Okay, so this is this is a little craft that me and the Princess Cupcake, which is what I call my daughter, have doing. Hey! And it's so stinking simple. And I saw it on Pinterest and I thought, you know, that can't possibly turn out good. So we did it. And it's these watercolor mugs and you make it with nail polish, right? So we did it the other night and here was our example, if you can see that. Try to hold it steady. Okay, so what I did was I added a little decal on it and create bags. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. So we're gonna do one live here in a second so you can kind of get a feel for how it is. It will also go on the bottom as well. And I added a little decal. So I'll show you how I did this. First of all, what you're gonna need is, it's really kind of a cheap craft too. You're gonna need a plain white mug, like this, and I got these at Dollar Tree, so seriously, it's a dollar craft. You're going to need some nail polish, and you don't use that much, so you can use what you have. You don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch. You're gonna need a bin of water and a special kind of Mod Podge. And then if you want some Sharpies, and I've got a whole bunch of Sharpies here too. So I'm just gonna do it real quick so you can kind of see how it is. I have a tripod set up on the floor in my bathroom because that's the best lighting that I could have for this. So let's go ahead and do it. Bear with me for 1 second while I set up the tripod. I won't be able to see your comments while I'm doing this because I don't have a helper other than, here, I'll show you. These are my helpers. Hey, wake up. Say hi. Can you say hello? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so those are my helpers and they don't have thumbs. So let me go ahead and show this to you real quick. Bear with me while I put my phone into my tripod, okay? Hold on. This is gonna be the awkward part, right? All right, so here's my little setup. Let me get you in here, and I'm going to pray that it does not fall off into, my phone doesn't fall off into my tub of water, because that would be so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, so like I said, we've got a bin of water. I already have the water in here. And this is just, I got that at the dollar store too. I thought it was cute. But anyway, you want it to be deep enough that you can dip your mug into it. So it doesn't have to be real deep. And a lot of the mugs I've seen, they kind of do it at an angle. We didn't do ours that way. As you can see, we dipped ours all the way up to the top. And then what we did was we removed the excess with some nail polish remover. So that's the one that I did. This is the one that my daughter did. And we learned from doing this process that, let me fix something real quick. There we go. We learned from doing this process that the glitter nail polish, let me get that a little closer, doesn't really work very well. So what happens, hey, thanks for joining. So what happens is when you dribble the glitter nail polish in, not only does it separate all the rest away from what you're doing, it just doesn't turn out that great on the mug. So what I would suggest is if you want to use a glitter nail polish, maybe paint it onto the mug after you've finished it and it's dried and everything. So, okay. And so then you can see the other side of hers didn't turn out so good, but you know, she's 7. So, adult hands might be a little more skilled at it. So I dipped mine a couple of times, but here, we'll go ahead and show you. This was my finished mug. I don't have Mod Podge on it yet. All right. So what you're going to do, I took a mug like this, and then I actually printed out a sticker with my silhouette. Oh, hey, you're from a long way away. Okay, so, and I don't have my transfer tape here, so I'm just gonna peel it off. You could use any kind of sticker if you've got letter stickers. that you've bought at the craft store that you like. You could use that. It wouldn't have to be like a fancy one like this. Although I did learn from our previous attempt at this that the skinnier designs seem to work a little bit better on it. Because I did a fat design and it kind of grabbed the nail polish in a weird way. She did more of a like a big solid design and then with little swirls, and I thought the swirls turned out pretty cute. So we're gonna try with a more intricate design here. And I guess maybe if you're right-handed, you want it to be on the outside. I only printed out one, otherwise on my other mug I did it on two. Okay, so there you go. We're gonna just stick that down there, put your sticker on it wherever you're gonna want it. Oh, make sure it's down solid. Okay, easy peasy, right? We're gonna leave that on there. And now I've got 4 colors of nail polish that we're gonna try. Hey, thanks for the hearts. Okay, so we've got 2 colors of pink, 1 color of green, and then another, this one's kind of shimmery a little bit. This one's okay, but I feel like the solid glitter top coats just don't seem to work very well. Okay, so make sure it's shaken up. This one's called Mojito Madness. And you can like kind of dabble it on if you have a lot on your brush. If you can see that, it's kind of got some little, it almost looks like a floating ball of nail polish down there. But then you can see how some of it's kind of separating and sitting on the surface. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit in. I don't actually use this one very much. I have a different green that I like a lot. Okay, and if you can see, it kind of spreads out over the top of the water. Okay, so that's pretty good. It looks like an oil slick. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 colors here real quickly. Here's a pink. This one clearly my daughter picked out. And go ahead and like layer them if you want, so you can get a little bit of that swirl effect. Can you see how it's kind of spreading and breaking up there? Okay, so I'm gonna pour a little bit more on and go around here on the edge. And I'm just kind of dribbling it a little bit. You can do a lot or a little. It's really completely up to you. Okay, there's color number 2. Let's do, I'm sorry if you can hear my pug licking. Stop. Okay, here's, we're gonna do a little bit more of the green, go back to green. And my other pug is snoring, if you're wondering what that noise is. They're so loud. Okay. Now see, the green is pretty with the sparkles, but it doesn't spread out like the others. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, well, last color we're gonna add, and then we're gonna dunk. And yeah, you're terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna pour a little bit on here. Come on, come out, come out. There we go. Here it's coming. Guess we don't have as much nail polish in this one. We did use a lot of it on the last mug we did. Okay, so there you go. You can kind of see all the nail polish on the top of the surface. So now I'm just gonna take my mug like this. And you don't really want to dunk it in, I mean, you could dunk it in this way, but then you're gonna have a line right across there. I actually prefer to dunk mine a little bit sideways so that it gets more coverage on it. So, you ready? 1, 2, 3, dunk. You just want to kind of go slow. And it is going to get a little bit inside perhaps. And then you pull it out. It kind of looks like a big hot mess. Oops, I got some water inside mine. And this is okay if you get it inside. Like I said, what we did was we just took some nail polish remover and wiped it right off. What you're gonna do now, of course I forgot to get a paper towel, but what you're gonna do, let me get a little bit closer. So you're gonna set it upside down, like I would wipe off this part. This part's nearly dry. And I would do this like near your sink or something, in some area where if you spilled some nail polish or got it on something, it wasn't going to hurt anything. Okay, so over here I've got my sticker that's left. And so I kind of went over the lip a little bit on part of it. So I'm just going to set it down here to dry. And I should have removed this before we got started. But that's okay. Okay, so then you're just going to pat it dry with a paper towel. And then if you want, you can use your Sharpie markers to add a little bit more design to it. Any kind of Sharpie would be fine. But then what you're going to do when you're completely done is you're going to add this. And this is Mod Podge. Everybody familiar with Mod Podge? The decoupage kind of glue. Well, this is a special version of it. As you can see, it's dishwasher safe. So just glue inside. I haven't opened this one yet. Just looks like regular craft glue. And you're gonna, okay, I can open it right now. You're just gonna brush it on like you would paint. Make sure you have it covered all over it. And this one, you have to let it cure for 28 days. But after the 28 days, you can completely put this in the dishwasher. And then you have a mug, a watercolor mug. So let's see if we can get the, let me see how dry this is. See if we can get the sticker off so you can see it before we sign out. Ooh, almost got it. Almost got it. Here we go. All right, I got it now. So just peel your sticker off. And there you go. And now what I would probably do is I would load some more nail polish in my bin here. Actually, there's still a little bit in here. Let me see if I can get a little bit more on the side. Well, the nail polish is starting to dry, so it's not sticking as well. There you go. Add a little bit more. So now we have full coverage on our mug. There you have it. Anybody have any questions? Nope. All right, well, happy watercolor mugging. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.